This lesson shows you how to make an accordion book. An accordion book folds open and close like an accordion. First thing we're going to do is make the pages. So you're going to need 2 sturdy pieces of blank paper. White paper would probably be better, but I don't have any sturdy white paper, so I'm going to use this colored paper. You'll need 2 pieces. A ruler is helpful for this, a pencil, and a glue stick, and some scissors. So the first thing you want to do with one of your pages is we're going to cut this in half going the long way, but I need to find the halfway point. So I'm going to measure my paper. This piece is 9 inches across, and this is the short side of the paper. So I'm going to divide 9 by 2 to get 4.5. And I'll mark that up at the top of my paper. And also 4.5 inches down at the bottom. And then I'm just going to draw a line in between there. And that'll give me an exact midway point on my paper. If you don't have a ruler, you can just kind of look at your paper and try to get as close to the middle as you can to draw that line. And I'm going to cut those in half. I'm going to go ahead and cut on that line, cut my paper into 2. And I'm going to go ahead and mark my other piece of paper. So to make this easy, I'm going to use my cut paper as my template. I'll take 1/2 of my orange paper, line it up on the side with my yellow paper, and draw that line carefully, just kind of using that as my template. I'm going to go ahead and cut that one in half as well. And then I'll have 4 long pieces of paper. The next thing we're going to do is fold all 4 pieces into an accordion fold, and then we'll glue them all together to make one big long accordion. So I'm going to fold each one the exact same way. I'm going to take the top and bring it down to the bottom. I'm folding this kind of like a hamburger, or hamburger fold, not the hot dog fold. The more precisely you can fold your paper, the better. Give it a nice crease this time. Okay, I've got my fold in half. I'm going to pick up this edge now and fold it to the top. The next thing I'm going to do is flip this over and fold the other edge up to the top. Remember to give it a nice crease. And when you're done, it's going to look like the letter W. So the next thing I'm going to do is fold my other 3 pieces into letter W's. The next thing I need to do is glue all of my accordion folds together. To do that, I'm going to glue a W, and then I'm going to take the next one and flip it over and make it an M so that these pages fit together like this. So I'm gluing a W together with an M. They're going to go like this. Okay, I want to do that so that when I fold my accordion book together, it stays into an accordion shape. So once I have that together, I'm just going to move my letter M up, turn my letter W over, and I'm going to use a glue stick to do this so that it doesn't warp the paper. A glue stick is going to hold the paper but it shouldn't make it warp and get soggy like some liquid glue might. And then I can make sure that my W and my M are fitting together again. I've got my W and my M. So I'm just gonna pick that up and make sure it's nice and tight together and rub that. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to finish attaching my other pieces of paper. I'm looking for the W, and I'm going to attach it with the M, just with the glue stick like I did on the first one. Now that I have glued all of my pages together, I want to fold this back up like an accordion and make sure that it's all attached properly. I'm going to have quite a long accordion book. I'm going to kind of smush it down, and you could set this under a book, something heavy like that, to let it dry and get nice and flat. I'm going to go ahead and show you what to do next. For the next part, you're going to need 2 pieces of some heavy paper, like a cereal box or a piece of cardboard, something really sturdy, because that's going to be your cover. So in order to make sure that my cover is the right size, I'm going to take my accordion book, it's all folded up, and I'm just going to kind of lay it down there on the corner. I'm going to use the corner of this cardboard because it's nice and straight already. You might have to cut your cardboard to make it straight first, or try to find a piece that has a nice straight corner to work with. And what you want is about the size of your finger sticking out from your accordion book. So instead of measuring this with a ruler, I'm kind of measuring it by putting my finger there to make sure that I have extra cardboard the width of my finger all the way around my accordion book. Okay, so what I'm going to do is kind of estimate that here. I'm going to mark that, and I'm going to mark that top side. I'll go ahead and draw my line with a ruler to make it nice and straight. And just kind of make sure that that's the right size. Okay, I like the way that looks. So now I'm going to carefully cut that. And when I'm done, I'm going to use this piece that I cut as a template to measure another piece. I thought I was gonna need this extra piece of cardboard, but I think I can do this with the piece I already have. So I'm gonna line that up best I can, and then make whatever tracing I need to go around it. And this will be the other cover of my accordion book. So what this will look like, and you won't be able to see the pencil marks when you're done, is this will attach to one cover, and then the back will attach to the other. So I'll basically have a cute little book that is an accordion shape. All right.